But last Sunday, there was really a lot of money on the line. We've talked about it week after week. The jackpot has been building. In the Paul Jones Pick Your Partner, call it what you like, but it proved a big dollars for one gentleman, a bowler who frequents the lanes here, Basie Lanes, week after week. His name is Sheldon Buffett. He's on my right. Sheldon, pretty exciting Sunday.
Yeah.
$1,204.
Yeah. All right. Had a lucky string.
Tell the folks how you won this one.
266.
That's not too bad. You had 165. Of course, you had to throw better than that. You did it with 166, beat it by a pin, and it was worth that $1,204. Can you tell us a little bit, rather, about the string? How did it start? Where were you in the middle? How many marks in a row, and so on?
Oh, I started off, I think it was a spear of 9 on it, and in the second box, I missed a 9-pin break, and got a couple more after that, and then I strung out with 5 in a row. I got 7 and 8 going out on the 2 marks. I gave me.
Now, Sheldon, you're a pretty cool guy around here. You don't get rattled too much, but you've got to admit, when you were going to that 10th frame, what was the situation, number 1, and number 2, how tight was your collar?
Oh, just like in the days, you know, I just get up and just threw the ball. I didn't even know how many I needed on it, and I got 8 on it, and I heard everybody holler, so I knew I had it.
Okay, 166. It was the Pick Your Partner. It's payoff time from Basie Lanes to you. And Jack has got a check here for you, Sheldon, for that $1,204. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Bruce. Congratulations, Sheldon. Thank you, Jack. Good bowling. Thank you.
Sheldon Buffett, then, the winner of the Pick Your Partner Sundays at 10 o'clock here at Basie Lanes. Want to drop down and pick up some pretty good-looking dollars, or our daily prize, and, of course, that jackpot that started again at $1,000, Jack. And Sheldon is probably our best advertising right now as he walks away with that $1,200 plus.
Well, I'll tell you, Bruce, we're presenting this on December the 5th. It's a great Christmas present for him and Chris, and I know they're going to use it wisely.
That's right, and Chris is the wife of Sheldon Buffett, so you know, Chris, you can look forward to something a little special under the tree this Christmas Eve. Well, Sheldon Buffett shows up again as we look down our lineup, Jack, because he's one of the 5 male contestants, and of course we have 5 females ready to go. We'll take the 2 top men and 2 top women from today's show. Jack, what's the lineup look like?
Well, the women looks very strong, Bruce. We all know Judy Sauer. She got married since the last time she was on. She's going to be leading off at 5:38. We got Peggy Glenn back for her second time at 5:43. I think that's Dianne Wright, 5:44. I'm not familiar with Dianne, but to bowl 5:44, it's a heck of a good 5 strings. Sharon McNamara's back for her 3rd week at 5:50. She'll be bowling 4th. And bringing up the rear, I think it's Bev Cleveland, who was on last week at 5:67. We go to the men. Now, this is the kind of team you like to take away to a tournament, Bruce. Super lineup. We got Ed Levy leading off with a 6:34, and I might say Eddie threw 162 in that second string in those 5 strings, Bruce. We got Sheldon Buffett, who we just presented a $1,200 check to. We're bowling second at 6:40. Paul Judge, who is an employee here of Basie's down in Muscadavat, will be bowling 3rd at 6:42. Bobby JOUDREY, no stranger to TV, will be in 4th spot at 677, if I can get it out, Bruce. And Kevin McDonald at 694. That's a fantastic score.
Okay, and once again, we're taking the 2 top men, 2 top women from today's show. Their names will go up on the board. Well, it's week number 5 in the qualifying. Very quickly, we'll give you the rundown of who have made it so far and who will take part in the actual competition, the Rothman Mixed Doubles Championship. They are in the women's division. Peggy Curry is in, along with Gail Covey, Alma Boyce, Helen Slonwhite's made it, Ann Brewer is in, Loretta Leahy, and Chris Archibald, along with Carolyn Slonwhite. In the men's division, now 2 more men will join these people tonight. Stephen Webb, Rick Dyer, Rick Martin, Doug Blackler, Gary Julian, Dennis Curry, Leo Buick, and Orel Webb. They've made it so far. Once again, 4 more will make it tonight. And following the conclusion of the bowling tonight, we'll have the Little Nashville bonus draw, $50 for the men and $50 for the women in that draw. But right now, let's get to the action as we take a look at the 2 leadoff bowlers. Then to lead things off, we take a look at Judy Sauer and Ed Levy. And needless to say, Judy is on the left, and there's Ed on lane number 10 to start things off. And Ed Levy qualified, as you heard Jack mention earlier before, with a 6:34. Judy Sauer with a 5:38. Odd split for Ed. We'll get back to that, leaving the 2 corner pins. Judy on that front pin has got them all. First ball. Well, great start for Judy Soward. She leaned into that one, Jack, and did something on it, caught the front pin, and that was it. Here's Ed Levy, and he's got his spare. A couple of interesting shots. Spare, a strike by Judy Soward, and that strike earns her a case of Coke.
Well, we could
Coca-Cola.
give away a few cases of Coke here, Bruce. That was the very first box, and as we give everybody a shot in that first box. Yep. So there could be a few Cokes going out tonight.
On the spare, Ed Levy shoots. He's got 6. Now, on the strike. That's on the right-hand side. We get some pretty good action. I see Judy sporting glasses, Jack. I think the last time she was on the show, she was not wearing glasses.
And she wasn't married either.
That's right. Congratulations to you, Judy and Barry. Oh. And Levy's got wood on the move, but will not get that pin. There's the shot. Second ball on the strike. Judy Soward lays it down. Ooh, that front pin, but does pick up 6 on that strike, rather. Single pin for Ed Levy. Got his. Here's Judy's shot. She's got 3 of the 4, Jack. Not bad. Settles for a 9. We'll sit down after picking up 25. So an excellent opening for Judy Soward. And also Ed Levy in good shape with 25. Well, the man we spoke to off the top of the show, Sheldon Buffett on the right-hand side, and Peggy Glenn on the left. Sheldon, 640. That was his qualifying round. 543 for Peggy Glenn. With Sheldon Buffett off the left-hand side. Peggy. Things look loose tonight. There's Peggy on the right-hand side, Jack.
He sure do.
7-pin break. Sheldon Buffett.
Oh, God.
Jack, we've got some excellent talent on the show tonight. There's no question
we sure have.
Just missing is Peggy Glenn. Not to belittle any of the other competitors who have won so far, but I'd say this is probably the strongest male lineup we've had.
It's a super lineup, Bruce, and there's a lot of favorites here. We got Paul Judge, Bobby JOUDREY. People all remember them from the team events, singles and mixed doubles. And there should be some high scores tonight, even though last week was fairly low, Bruce. But I think tonight you're going to have to bowl 130, I think, in the men division to make it, and probably in the women.
There's a prediction.
You're probably going to have to bowl 115 or better to make it for the women.
Might be right. There's a call by Sheldon Buffett. You've got some wooding behind it might help. Now to Peggy. On that front pin, good action. He's got 8, 9, and leaves a single pin, the 10-pin for. What about this shot, Jack? Wooding behind.
Well, Sheldon's going to have to play that on the outside to get it. I think if he splits it, he's going to leave the 2 corner pins.
There it is. A little shy on the right-hand side. Shot here for Peggy she has to be careful with, I think.
No,
Jack.
I think that'll would have taken.
Well, just what I said. No problem. So Peggy gets her spare. Sheldon Buffett. Ooh, found the hole. Takes a 7. To Sheldon. He's back there counting his money, Jack, anyway.
Well, he's got $1,200 in his pocket, but I know he'd like to make it on TV.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look now. Paul Judge. That's Paul, qualifying with a 642. 3rd highest qualifier for the week. He'll bowl against Dianne Wright.
Ooh, almost another case of Coke in the back door.
This is Dianne.
I think this is Diane's first time on, Bruce, and she looks very nervous up there, but...
Paul Judge, right on that pin, gets the spare. Now, Dianne Wright. Just on the left-hand side. Dianne, impressive qualifying. Slow start of 93. Then a 112, 134, 103, 102. Finished with that 544. Struggling a little bit there, getting the 6 box to start off. It's the Sportsman Natural Light Mixed Doubles Championship. We're into the qualifying rounds, 5th week of 8. After which we'll start our series. We'll have 32 bowlers, 16 men, 16 women. We'll do the draw and match them up 2 by 2. And the competition will begin. Good count for Judge, Paul Judge, that is, 9 on his pair. He's got things going early. Dianne Wright on that front pin, and should have had a lot more, Jack.
Well, she started with a 6 box there, but
Paul Judge.
Paul Judge.
Yep.
We we get a shot of Dianne sometime when she's probably throwing this third ball there, Bruce. We'll watch her feet, and she comes way short of the foul line, which, you know, this is what you shouldn't do, folks. We're going to point something out here for you. She's throwing the ball 65 feet.
Yeah. Move up in that approach area. Okay, Dianne Wright and Paul Judge are through their first couple of frames. And Bob Joudry steps up along with Sharon McNamara. Joudry, one of the premier bowlers in Metro, qualified with a 677. And here's a guy that can string a boat, Jack.
He sure can. Probably one of the nicest gentlemen you want to meet in bowling, too. I've never seen Bobby rattled all over the years I've known him. Bruce takes it pretty good and gives you 100%. Great competitor.
Wearing the colors of Custom Machine and Tool. A great sponsor of bowling. Tony Tokey rather, in crew. Good ball by Sharon. She came up empty. Should be no problem there for Joudry with that foot across. He gets it. So he starts up with a mark. Got to declare an over, or rather a 10 for Joudry. Oh, ball rack getting crowded again, Jack.
Well, I think it's a case there, Bruce, that you mentioned that the rack holds about 12 to 15 balls, but if you keep them in circulation, it should handle the balls.
Off to the left a little bit. That's 3. Sharon McNamara, second frame. Good hit. A tough split.
Oh, she's got good wood down there.
Ooh, on the object pin, but a little too flush.
This is a good shot.
Oh, great shot by McNamara. Played the wood perfect. And took out the 2 pins to spare. There's Joudry's 10. Back-to-back 10s for Joudry. As he and McNamara sit down. And we come to the final 2 bowlers. And Bev Cleveland. Kevin McDonald. And boy, Kevin McDonald had things going, Jack, over the week. He was a top qualifier with a 694. This is Kevin right there. 147, 124, 135, 155. Then he fell off a bit, went to 133.
Well, when he gets his ball in there, it's very devastating. He can break him up, and there's Bev Cleveland, who I thought should have won it last week for the women. She had an excellent start.
Close on a tough shot by Kevin McDonald. Now, this is a shot for Bev Cleveland for spare.
Looks good.
Yeah, no question. So she starts off with a mark. Kevin misses a single pin. A lot of black ink up on that board already, Jack.
Well, Bruce, I got some good comments up around work and up around the mall about the scoreboard, and they said that's it's real nice. You can see it, it's plain, and they like the format of going to the score sheet after the match is over. So we're trying to improve every show.
Okay, there's the 6 on the spare for Bev Cleveland. You talk about work. Where's that? Well, it's been a long time, Jack, since we said hello to the boys at Forbes. Good ball by Kevin McDonald. Forbes Chevroles. A lot of good bowlers in that area, Jack.
Well, they have a few up there.
Yeah.
Leonard
Lawrence
Curry
Meyer is
and
not one of them, though.
No, Lawrence, there's nothing he can do well. But he's in our leasing department now. He's a man of 3 hats, and he's doing that very well, I must say.
Okay, looking for 10. Tough shot, but she's got it. But Bev Cleveland looks impressive. She sits down. Now he gets a chance to see all the bowlers. At least once. We'll go back to the top of the order. They'll switch lanes, and Ed Levy will bowl on the left. And Judy Soward will bowl on the right. Remember, Judy, she started off with a strike. Both these bowlers are 25 after 2. Judy. Oh, good ball again. Good piece of wood. Excellent spare chance. Ed Levy. Good hit also, but oh, boy. Got a bit of a break there with that one going down, Jack. Well, Judy here has got an excellent chance, Jack, to pick up a spare.
Anywhere's on the red band she should have. Oh, she lost it.
Gutter. Oh, and she got the spare. And it will not count, of course, because of the gutter, and it'll stand as an 8. Well, you gotta forget that one. Ed Levy. Oh, good spare there. a good shot maker.
It's nice to see Ed Levy back in the competition, Bruce. He took a year off there and felt he was couldn't bust him up and just sort of relaxed. I see he's bowling in a couple of leagues now, and he's another fine gentleman. I've never seen Eddie get rattled too much. Very smooth bowler.
Judy struggles on the left side this time. That missed there may rattle her a little bit. Ed Levy, he's got 8. Counting well. Interesting shot for Levy. We'll get back to that. There's the second ball attempt by Judy Soward. She's missed from the left-hand side. Back to lane 9, Jack. What about this one?
I'd play the one on the left, Bruce. Try to hit it going away. That second wood in on the left there. Try and hit the pin and push that wood over that's behind it.
Where he goes. Oh, he's got it.
Great
Both went
shot.
down at the same time. Looked like a mirror image, Jack.
Well,
Ed Levy gets a good round of applause.
That's 2 good shots he made, Bruce. That was the 4 and 10 he made there, and the shot before that was the 5 and 10.
Staying under pressure, Judy Soward comes through and gets a 9. So not too much quarter being given here. David McDonald's even scored tonight in the master scoreboard, Jack. A lot of black ink he's got up there.
We might have to send him over another marker.
Yep. Peggy Glenn. She's open on the spare, had a 9. She's 19 and open. Gonna get 7. Sheldon Buffett hits well. Needs some help from that wood and gets it.
Peggy Glenn's got a tough shot here, Bruce. She's got double wood. The ball could bounce over.
Oh,
Bounce right over the dip.
Well, brush that wood in front of the pin. Good shot here for Sheldon Buffett. He got it. Glenn looking for 10. Oh, caught the wood. Did not get the pin.
Well, Bruce, I've never seen so many marks here in the early going.
Yeah. Nice to see. Peggy Glenn now at 35. Again in that front pin. Leaves it left the 2 corners. It's on the spare. Sheldon Buffett. Gonna get some help. Got 7. Got some wood to work with. Interesting shot here in lane 10, Jack.
Well, from our angle, I can see the 7 pin, Bruce, but I think I'd always play the one on the left. She's playing the one on the right.
Right. Caught the nose of the wood. Got the 10 pin, left the 7. Back to lane number 9, Jack. What about this one?
Red band, the one out front, and hope for the best.
There
Right
it is.
there.
Didn't get the best.
Tough shot.
Yeah. Peggy Glenn looking for 10. Similar shot she had in the 3rd ball in the 3rd frame and left the 7 pin. The wood went one way, the ball went the other. Buffett gets a 9. Okay. Sheldon Buffett sitting down. I'm with us off the top of the show in case you missed it. Picked up $1,204 in the Pick Your Partner. Jackpot now starts again at $1,000. Want to drop by Basie Lanes 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings. There are daily prizes, but of course the jackpot is the big one. Men's and women's division. Looking at Dianne right there. Now Paul Judge. Judge and open on the spare. He had back-to-back spares to open to get 6 there. Dianne right.
It's a good shot.
All right. Paul Judge. Oh, he found the hole. Boy, I tell you, the Dianne Wright fan club is open full here at Basie Lanes, Jack.
I've never seen Dianne Wright bowl before, Bruce, but I'll tell you, she's a good 10 there by Paul.
Yeah, that's the one he wanted in the 2nd ball.
But on Dianne, if she could just get up to the foul line a little bit. The farther you stay back, the farther the ball's going to roll. But she looks awful nervous up there. But I'd like to see her get a couple of boxes under her belt here because she throws a good ball.
Okay, here she is. On the spare. She got half off, picked up 5. Paul Judge. Boy, he makes things happen, Jack.
Well, he's throwing the ball with a lot of authority. He's putting a lot of body into it, and I think he's here to win tonight.
Yeah. Diane's off to the right a little bit. Now, Paul Judge looking for his 3rd spare, going in the 4th frame.
Tough shot, Bruce.
Yeah, got it, though.
Played it perfectly.
Dianne Wright, shack up a 9. All right, Sharon McNamara on the right-hand side, Bob JOUDREY on the left. McNamara's open on the spare. She's at 18. After 2. And now JOUDREY. At 5. JOUDREY picked up 2 10s through frames 1 and 2. Diamond shot for Sharon McNamara. She's got it. A little bit of wood in there to help.
Now she comes to roll tonight.
Ooh. Oh, JOUDREY missing on the right-hand side. He's going to settle for a 7 box there. So he's at 27. Only 3 down, but it's not marked.
Well, he's going to have to get a mark here, Bruce, Bob JOUDREY, because the way the men are starting here, Ed Levy's 14 over and open, Paul Judge is 15 over and open, and Sheldon's 3 over, and Kevin's open on a mark, so he doesn't want to get too far behind here.
Sharon McNamara on the spare again. He's got 7. Tough flip. Back to lane number 10. This is the shot that Sharon McNamara has, Jack.
How about try to hit the side of that wood that's facing straight on and roll it over towards the 7?
You just want to stun it.
Yeah. Oh, she did. Good try.
Yeah, let's go. This is a tough one. Boy, I tell you. Gave it a run. That's the pin Sharon McNamara is looking at. For 10. Middle for 9. Bob JOUDREY. He'll take a 9 also. So McNamara will sit down. She's at 50 after 4 frames, 10 open. And Bob JOUDREY at 36. That'll bring up Kevin McDonald and Bev Cleveland. Cleveland's at 26 after 2. She's not open. Good ball, got 9. Now this man here is Kevin McDonald, 19 and open on the spare. Hit. Action. Score 8. Well, that's a single pin for spare. No magic to that one, Jack. You just have to hit the pin.
Just hit it. Looks good.
Ooh. Now, this is more interesting.
Wood out front.
Bang, bang. Good shot by Kevin McDonald. Gets the second spare in 3 frames. This time, so much easier, Jack, that third time, at least with that third ball.
Well, it's like Gary Green. He misses those 4-footers and he hauls it back and he tries it again and he always makes it on the second try. So, same thing in golf.
It's a sportsman, that's your life. Qualifying round for the Sportsman Mixed Doubles Championship. Good hit there by Bev Cleveland. She gets 8, but tough spare chance. On the spare is Kevin McDonald. Good hit. Got 7. Wood coming back. Another excellent spare chance. Pins real loose tonight, Jack.
They sure are. Shot here for Bev Cleveland at 5 and 10. If she plays that, no, she's way out. Yeah. I would have almost played that on the end of the wood on the 10 pin. Spin her up, Bruce. See what she does here and get a shot of it.
This is McDonald's shot for spare, and he took out the center pin.
She hits the end of that wood out on the left. That should go.
There it is. Not a single pin. That was for 8. Kevin McDonald, third ball, and we'll take a 9.
Well, Bruce, I'll just give you a quick rundown after 4 here. We have Judy Sauer at 42, Peggy Glenn at 44, Dianne Wright at 38, Sharon McNamara at 50, Bev Cleveland at 45. For the men, we have Ed Levy at 54, Sheldon Buffett at 43, Paul Judge at 55 and open, Bob JOUDREY at 36, and Kevin McDonald at 53. Very tight match.
Ed Levy right here open on the spare, gets 7, and we'll have a pretty good spare chance. The Judy Sauer. She started with a strike, she got a 9, an 8, and a 9. On that front pin. Good hit. 7 went down in a hurry. That's Ed Levy's target for spare. He already has 3 of them. And he's just missed. Gotta go on the side of the wood here, Jack.
I think she'd have to almost hit that on the nose, Bruce. Side, I don't think I'd give it to her.
On the side.
You called it right. I think she's got
it. Though.
The wood was rolling back there. It just wasn't hard enough.
We'll never know, Jack. If on the nose would have done it. Okay, Judy's got some wood. Third ball. Makes it good for 10. Spinning well. Still thinking about that spare she missed, though, Jack, for sure. In the third frame, she got an 8. She had The 9 and the 10 with wood across, but you caught the gutter. Okay, Ed Levy. He's at 70. After 5, he's 20 over. And again, real good. Wood coming back. Going to get more. There it is. Now, JUDY SOWARD. Judy's been pretty consistent on that front pin first ball, Jack.
Yes, she has, Bruce. So is Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie's got the 9 and 10 here. She's got loads of wood there, but...
On the nose?
I would almost say high on the nose and take it.
Boy, I tell you, he brushed that 10 pin, Jack. It moved. Might have been from the wind that not be flying by.
Good shot here.
Oh, great shot. Played it right, and JUDY SOWARD gets the second mark. Finds the gutter, count up 9 for Ed. I tell you, Jack, they're not wasting any time up there.
Well,
mean business.
The marks they've got tonight, Bruce, I can see why they're going so quickly, and almost every box is a spare chance.
Yeah. Sheldon Buffett's back up. And Sheldon right now is at 43, so he's over by 3. And this is Peggy Glenn's target right there. Peggy Glenn's at 44 after 4, so she's 4 over. Oh, good action. Great action. 9-pin break, lots of wood. Buffett a little tougher. Close, but no cigar. Ooh, give him a 9.5, Jack.
You should have had that one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Peggy shot. Oh.
I could see that going down, Bruce. I thought she was going to lose in the gutter, but she hit the nose of the wood.
Sheldon Buffett gets his 10. Peggy Glenn, boy, I like the way she charges that foul line, Jack.
She uses it all.
Yeah.
Good delivery, good style.
Almost like she means it. All right, Sheldon Buffett again. Punched out the middle. Another good ball by
I know she'd like to have that mark with 8 on it, but she's got to come right back and get this one.
Ooh, Sheldon Buffett picked off a pin there. He's got some real problems going right now. No, she wants this one, Jack.
Well, she's got to play the 2 pins with this laying crossways. She can't play it off the side. That should do it.
Good. Oh, boy.
On the nose.
Yeah. Sheldon Buffett, little pressure shot here. Got 2 of them. Gonna have to sit down and have to take them at 7. Peggy Glenn, make it 10. Well, this will bring Paul Judge up again. And Dianne Wright. Paul Judge open on the mark. He's at 55 after 4 and open. He's got a good one going right now. Hits well, got 8 on the spare. Now Dianne Wright, 38. That's after 4. Now Judge got another mark. Well, the hot hand belongs to Paul Judge right now. 4 marks, 5 frames. And Dianne Wright picks out the pin there with a spare chance. Third ball, and she got a good-looking 10. But she goes to 48 after 5, 2 down. In that female race, see what Paul Judge can do. Roll 5 frames, she gets 73 and open. Reset on lane number 9. Gives Paul Judge a little more time to think about this shot, Jack.
Well, see, people say they couldn't knock him over tonight because we use crazy glue. This is a good indication we don't use crazy glue. They fall by themselves.
That's right. See what happened. Okay. On the spare. Paul Judge on the right-hand side. Gets some action. Gets 5. Now, Dianne Wright. After the right wood coming back, picks up a couple more. This is for spare, Paul Judge. On the after pin, but looks too flush, punched out. just missed Diane Wright. That's been okay. Oh, check now. They got 8. And a 9 for Diane Wright. Bob Joudry's up now, Jack. He's struggled a little bit. Yet the mark is at 36-4 down, falling against Sharon McNamara, who has had an even 50-10 over.
Well, Bobby's been on the front pin, and the type of bowler he is, he won't get rattled, and he'll stay with it until he gets his spare chance.
Sharon McNamara leads the horseman. Bob Joudry. Lots of time looking at this one over. Wants to have this mark. Lays it down. Ooh, boy. Sharon McNamara is wide on the left-hand side. Joudry leans the plate. It's a shot for Sharon McNamara. She'd like to get at least 3 of those. Gets a couple. So McNamara then goes to 58 after 5. Bob Joudry at 46. Boy, I tell you, he's got a long way to go to get some of these guys like Ed Levy and Paul Judge. They're hot as a pistol. Oh, there's another example, Jack, right on that front pin. It came up empty.
One thing about Bobby shot over there, Bruce, they're all together, and if he gets in that 2 and 4 pocket, this shot could go very quickly. He's got to hit it on the left-hand side.
Here's the shot. Well, all but one, Jack.
All but the 10th.
Yeah, the right idea. Sharon McNamara. Oh, great shot, Jack. And she was going to get them all. There's the 10 for Bob Joudry. Sharon McNamara now. That'll be a 9. We'll take a look now at Bev Cleveland and Kevin McDonald. McDonald has 53 with 2 spares after 4 frames. Of course, he's not open right now. Bev Cleveland's at 45. Open with a spare at a couple of 10s and a 9. There's Kevin. Now Bev, front pin, got now 8, almost 9. Time for Kevin McDonald a shot. No. Good shot here, Jack.
Great shot. She's got the 2 and 5, and I think she hits it around the red band. She should get it.
Ooh. Yeah, you got to hit something, though.
Dead miss there for Bev.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Kevin McDonald on the outfield pin, but just gunned it. To settle for a 7. Bev says again, it's easy, 3rd ball.
Well, they're missing some easy shots here tonight, Bruce, but they're also making a lot of good shots, and the pins, like you mentioned, are loose, and they've been picking up those spare chances. We see some fantastic scores here, but the match is not over.
Yeah. Good ball by Kevin McDonald to get 8. Bev Cleveland now. Talk about big plays, Jack. Sheldon Buffett described me as 166. Got a mark in the final frame, got 8 on it, didn't even ask how many he needed. He just knew he needed a bunch. And 1 pin less, he would have been short the $1,204.
Well,
So he didn't have time for the collar to get too tight.
just pick it up and put it in the pocket.
Just time for a quick Hail Mary and throw the ball. All right. Ooh, little excuse me shot there, Jack. Really a light touch. We'll go back to the top of the order now. Take a look at Ed Levy and Judy SOWARD. And Judy's at 62 and open on the spare. And Ed is at 79. Not open. Of course, all this after 6 frames. Good hit. Got 7, count 8 now. Ed Levy. Hit by Ed Du Bois. Well, he had problems. That helped a little bit.
Good shot here for Judy. 4-7. is absolutely no good,
No.
good to her, I should say.
Off the left-hand side. What about this one, Jack?
Way down the end of that wood. The one that's laying flatwise. Way down there. Oh, he just
missed the woods.
slid by it.
Yeah.
Right idea.
Soward gets a 10, and so does Ed Levy.
Well, Bruce, after 6 boxes, we have Judy Sauer in front with 70, followed closely by Sharon McNamara at 67, Peggy Glenn at 64, Bev Cleveland at 63, and Diane Wright at 57. Very, very tight for the women.
There, this is our leader right here. Ooh, boy. Ed Levy. Oh, a similar shot, Jack.
Well, they're not.
Well,
The pins are breaking as good, but sometimes you look at the ball going in there, you look like a strike, but down there, what Eddie Levy's looking at right now, we call a picket fence. And also, Judy Sauer is looking at the same thing, so.
what can you do with this? Got to hit that wood in the right-hand side?
I'd play the out, way over to the right.
There it is. Oh, caught the nose of the wood. Ed Levy. Well,
Play the 2 pins on the left-hand side, Bruce, 4 and 7.
he tried the 2 on the right-hand side.
Now he played the 2 on the left, his left.
Oh, yes.
I'll rephrase that, Bruce.
Going back to my pin boy days, Jack, when I was sitting down there. You're the guy who can tell those stories, Jack. Sheldon Buffett's up and Peggy Glenn. And Peggy Glenn's at 64, so she's 4 over. Sheldon Buffett's at an even 60, even par. But he's going to turn it on.
Well, Sheldon's going to need a couple of marks here. He's going to dig a big, big hole for himself.
Yeah, even par won't do it. Good hit, good 8-pin break. He's set up nicely for the spare. Peggy Glenn, too. 3 together. Got a good shot. Ooh.
The wood ruined that shot. She hit that shot perfect. Looks pretty good. Oh, all right. I'm not going to call no more, Bruce. That's it.
Well, the angle that we're at, Jack, things do look a little different. Made no mistake that time.
Yeah, that might... that shot there that Sheldon missed, even though he's only down 19 pins on second place, or 16 pins, but that was a big, big spare for him.
Yeah, it sure was.
He must get one here.
There's Peggy Glenn. Now Sheldon. Nope. Fighting it now, Jack. Peggy Glenn is in the hunt at 74.
Right now, Peggy's in 3rd place, but she's only 3 pins down.
Ooh.
Oh, great shot. She shook her head on that one.
Yeah. Now the hole caught 1 pin. He's got a real pressure shot coming up. Not much pressure here for Peggy Glenn, single pin. Now Buffett gets over with in a hurry and gets 9 of them. Not a bad recovery. Jack, the bowler's off to a great start, but things have cooled off. You pointed out just a moment ago, last 28 frames, only 2 marks. One of them belongs to the man on the left, Paul Judge. And this is Diane Wright. Good hit there. Look out.
She's got a ball.
Paul Judge on that front pin. Got a 7-pin break for himself.
She's got a strong supporters here tonight, too, to see Diane bowl.
Yes, sir. Nice to see that, Jack. Popular lady. Interesting shot here.
I play the single pin, Bruce.
Really? Paul Judge didn't see it that way, but yet he didn't make the shot, Jack, so.
Well, it's a tough shot, but it would give him a lot more action off that wood going across the lane there.
Takes the 9. Now, Diane Wright is open on this strike. This could be her key to getting into this thing, Jack.
Well, she's down 10 pins on second place, and if she gets 8 or 9 on that, she's going to make it very interesting coming home. It's a big strike there for Diane Wright in the 7th frame.
That's pretty good. No. There's the shot. got second ball coming up, still on the strike, of course, for Dianne Wright. Looks good this time. Well, she got 7, could have got a bit more. She gets 7 on the strike. Ball judge punched over pin there. He's struggling just a little bit. Here in frame 7 and 8. Dianne Wright picked up 7 on the strike, lost 3 there, so total gain of 4, 24 for the 2 frames. Neat box for Paul Judge. Bob JOUDREY up now, and Sharon McNamara. McNamara, after 67, holding down second spot, and Bob JOUDREY, well, last.
Well, he's going to have to get a mark here.
An 8-pin break there, Jack. That could be the start of things for JOUDREY.
That's his chance. If he gets 1, he's liable to get 4 or 5.
Sharon McNamara comes close. No. It's not his day. McNamara cleans the table, gets a 10. And so does Bob JOUDREY. But JOUDREY's got to think mark. 3 frames to go.
Well, he's down 20 pins on second place right now, and Kevin McDonald is only down 7, so if Kevin gets a couple of marks here, it's going to make it very tough for Bobby, but you had a golden opportunity there in the 7th frame, Bruce, to pick up that spare chance. However, that's history. He's got to get a mark here.
Yeah. Sharon McNamara under a bit of pressure, too. She's in second spot. Oh, there's the strike. Big ball by Bob JOUDREY, and he gets a strike here in frame number 8. So he's prepared now to make it rush. Sharon McNamara looking for spare here. Got it. Well, pace is picked up all of a sudden, Jack. 87 for Judy Soward, 87 and open for Sharon McNamara. So she moves into the lead in the women's division. Bev Cleveland stepping up. She's at 63, 3 over. And Kevin McDonald at 69. This is Bev. Mark here by Bev to make it interesting, Jack. It's going to be real easy with that, though. Kevin McDonald got to keep it going.
Kevin's going to have to get a mark here, Bruce. He finds himself down 7 pins on second place behind Ed Levy, who's at 96. So.
The problem with the men, Jack, is Paul Judge and Ed Levy have really taken off like rabbits. The rest of the field are chasing them. Oh, boy. Once again, the right idea on that option pin. A little too flush.
2 big pins down there for Bev.
Got them both. And the same could be said for this shot. Kevin McDonald. Got 2 of those 3. But Kevin goes to 78. Bev Cleveland's at 73. Of course, that's after 7. Both looking for marks here.
Well, she was on the front pin.
Yeah. Kevin has been consistently off the right-hand side, Jack.
He's got a lot of stuff on his ball, Bruce.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of good action off the sides. Bev needs an 8 or a 9 here, Bruce, to stay in the ball game. This is a tough shot for Kevin with that wood lane in here. He could lead the back pin. Oh, he left the 2-pin. Hit on the outside.
Okay, 4 pins standing for Bev Cleveland. 3rd ball. And timing with 4, Jack. No time for a 6 box.
Well, Bruce, I'll try and give the viewers a quick rundown here. We got Judy Soward in first place at 87 for 8, followed very closely by Peggy Glenn at 83, Dianne Wright at 81, Sharon McNamara is at 87, tied with Judy Soward, but Sharon McNamara has a spear open in the 8th. And Bev Cleveland's at 79, 8 pins out. For the men, we had Ed Levy at 96, Sheldon Buffett at 79, Paul Judge is our leader after 8 with 103, Bobby JOUDREY, who's at 76 and got a big strike working from in the 8th, and followed closely by Kevin McDonald, who's 8 pins down on Ed Levy. We're going to have a fantastic finish, Bruce.
This is Ed Levy working on a spare. He got it. Good. Followed by Ed Levy. He continues to be impressive. Goes to 106 and open. Wasn't all that bad a try by Judy Soward either, trying to pinch that pin over. Now in the 9th frame.
She'd like to get here, Bruce, is a 9. She's got a pin. She's tied for the lead right now, but all 3 or 4 women behind her have a shot at her, so...
Yeah. Dust is going to settle when this is the last ball is thrown in this one, Jack.
That's right.
Okay, Ed Levy, who's at 106 and open, is now preparing to throw through frame number 10. So he'll finish off and let the rest of the guys try and beat him. There he is on the fair. Not bad. Got 7. He goes to 113 after 9. Wow. Judy Soward loved to go up with a mark here. Good hit. Oh, boy. Don't go away.
I can hear her husband in the background, Barry Soward, saying, work, work, work. I think he talked those last 4 pins down, Bruce.
He did, Jack.
Good encouragement.
Ed Levy. Oh,
this is a must-bear for Judy Soward. She must get this one. If she wants to have any chance at all, she must get this
one. Have to be able to steal this either, Jack. I think she's got to be on the pin. Made a liar of it.
The wood was frozen, Bruce,
yeah,
and I was going to mention that, but I said, I'll let her make the shot.
You just tried to save face for me, Jack. That's all.
I tried to get out of it, really.
Didn't think it was frozen, but there you go, you see. Anyway, it's good news for Judy Soward, because she now goes to 95, 105 now and open. So she'll give the rest of the field something to shoot at here. Here it comes.
Good ball.
Not bad. Picked up 6. And that's the benchmark for the women, a 111 by Judy Soward. And a good finish. Spare and 6 on it. Ed Levy, a 121.
And Eddie's not in yet, Bruce. This is a long way to go. We got Bob Joudrey shooting at him. Sheldon Buffett's going to need a couple of double strikes.
No question. You got a chance to spare. This is Peggy Glenn.
She has to get a mark.
That's a good must situation here for Sheldon Buffett. And not going to be his day.
Well, I think Sheldon's going to have to come back and requalify.
Yeah.
Good shot by Peggy Glenn.
Give her a chance. Sheldon's wife, Chris, in the crowd tonight. She's holding that check for $1,200. Came Sheldon's way earlier. And cheering on her husband, but for Sheldon Buffett, it will not be today, unless.
Well, a triple strike would give him 117, yeah. Bruce, but right now we have Paul Judge at Pullman at a clip of 123, so no. Sheldon's going to have to back requalify. Right now, Peggy Glenn needs a mark with 8 on it to tie Judy Soward, 9 on it to beat her by a pin, so she needs a mark.
She's at 93 right now. Ooh, going to have to do it the hard way. Wait a minute now. Some late action changed the whole picture. This could go very quickly. Sheldon Buffett doing a little house cleaning down there, getting that stray pin out of the way. This is the big one right here. Split the pins, Jack, she should have it. Split the pins, didn't get it.
She hit it good.
Yeah. Sheldon Buffett was out in a blaze of glory, taking out the 4 horsemen, but it's only a 10. I want to tell you something, Jack. There isn't anybody in this competition that wouldn't trade places with him. In case you missed it, we picked up $1,204. Pick your partner, Paul Jones, call it what you like. A lot of money up for grabs. Jackpot starts at 1,000 again this Sunday.
Paul Judge, I think a couple of 9s, or he needs a 9 and a 10 to beat Ed Levy.
So he's a guy in good shape. He's going to get 7 here, and they're in a bunch. Now, Diane
Wright needs a mark.
No question.
Right now she finds herself down about 6 pins, and Sharon McNamara's over. She's going to need a big mark.
Oh, Judge missed his spare. That looks good. Oh, no. Just pinched it.
She's going to have to clean the plate there. She's big 4 pins for Diane.
She's got 3 of them. Keeps her in the hunt.
Well, she's at got 90, Bruce, and a spear strike would give her 110, and that'll mean Sharon McNamara will have to get 4 on her spear and 2 10s. But we also have Big Cleveland down there who's down 8 pins, and she's got 2 boxes remaining. So
there's a lot of ifs, isn't there?
That's right.
Well, Judge goes to work. Got 8-pin break there. Diane right now. Cutting that ball in. Like 4. Oh, Judge's got to be concerned about that number 7 pin in the corner.
Well, it's got the wood over there. Bruce, it's a tough shot, but the ball can come back here, or the deadwood could spin off the wall and go over and take the 7. Tough shot.
I tell you, it did, Jack, and it came close.
Good shot.
Boom. Not quite good enough for Diane Wright, unfortunately. Well, Judge gets to 10, finishes with a 123. Remind you, the Little Nashville qualifying bonus draw. We'll have the results of that after the wrap of the match. $50 in the men's division and $50 in the women's division. It is strictly a draw among the bowlers that bowled here today. Now, we've got Bob JOUDREY right here.
It's a big count.
Yeah. Oh, boy. He's on the strike board.
You must spear that up.
Sharon McNamara. Sharon on the spare gets 6. Yeah, big shot here for Bob JOUDREY. No, got 8 on the strike. Sharon McNamara's got some real problems down there, Jack.
Well, what she's got to do, that's a tough spear. What she's got to play here is try and come over with a 8 or a 9.
She tried to come off that wood, but missed the wood and flush on the pin. Bob JOUDREY gets to 9. Goes to 93. Got to be straight when he comes back up. Sharon McNamara gets to 9. Got a ball on the loose there, and Eddie Levy on the run.
Well, Bob JOUDREY gets a triple strike. He'll tie Paul Judge.
All right, let's see what happens.
Ed Levy.
No problem, he says. Boom, he's on the object pin, but it's not to be for Bob JOUDREY. He's the kind of bowler, Jack, that can qualify.
Sharon's going to need 10, Bruce, to beat out Judy Sauer for first place, but...
Okay, Sharon McNamara at 102 right now. Gets the spare. He bowled real well. Bob JOUDREY, make it 10, a 103 for JOUDREY. Don't be surprised if you see Bob JOUDREY back next week. He's a good one.
Well, Bruce, we only got 3 weeks remaining after tonight. And I think it's safe to say that Sharon will not be qualifying anymore. She's going to make it.
Yeah, no question. Picked up 6 there. I suppose after tonight, Jack, only if you're watching this on the Sunday night, there's only 2 weeks remaining.
That's right.
For qualifying.
That's right.
$5, 5 strings, Paisley Lanes, Pine Street, Backward, drop it down, give it a shot. A lot of fun. If nothing else, you get 5 strings of bowling.
Kevin is 8 over par. He finds himself down 13 pins on Ed Levy. He's going to need 2 marks. Bev has got 2 boxes remaining. She's at 79. She finds herself down 12 pins on first place or second place. So she's going to need 2 marks.
Yeah.
Kevin's got a nightmare over there. He's got the 5, 7, and 9. It's makeable, but it's a tough shot.
No wood to help him there either. Your shot, and off to the right a little bit. That's Cleveland. She too is off to the right a touch.
Well, they're both going to need double strikes.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Final frame of the match. Bev Cleveland and Kevin McDonald, both needing big counts, as Jack just mentioned. Or it's try again next week. McDonald. Bev Cleveland. get some action off the side. It's not to be.
Well, your winners tonight for the ladies is going to be Judy Sauer at 111, and first place goes to Sharon McNamara at 118.
Well, she finished strong. Good ball there by Bev Cleveland. She gets a spare.
That'll bring her back next week.
Yeah. Once again, started off this week on the right note with the mark of 6 on it. But has not marked since until now. So she opens and closes with a spare.
And she's had some good chances too, Bruce. She could have really had a fantastic score here tonight, but the second ball just wasn't working for her.
On the spare, making 6 for Bev Cleveland. She'll finish with a 103. As Jack mentioned, it's going to be Sharon McNamara and Judy Sauer. And in the men's division, Paul Judge has made it along with Ed Levy. We'll have the wrap in just a moment. Okay, it's a Sportsman Natural Light Mixed Doubles Championship, Jack. An exciting match, and take a look at it.
Very exciting, Bruce. We had Judy Sauer, who bowled 111, will finish second. Peggy Glenn, who had her chances tonight, finished at 103. Missed a couple of key spears there in the 5th and 6th, but however, the way Peggy bowls, we'll see her back. DIANNE Wright, who I thought for the first time on, bowled very well. She didn't pin all that well, but she had 99, and she won the $50 from Little Nashville tonight, so shortly to God, we'll see her back. She's $45 richer. Sharon McNamara finally made it tonight with a fine string of 118. Bev Cleveland, here again, Bruce, had a good start, but just couldn't finish it off. She bowled a 103, so we'll see Bev back. Ed Levy, who set the pace very early here, I think you mentioned, had 3 spears in the first 4 boxes, finished up with 1 in the 9th for 121. That'll put him in second place. Sheldon Buffett, who we presented with earlier on the show, a check for $1,204, just didn't have it tonight, finished with 97. Paul Judge, who was our top qualifier tonight at 123, had 4 marks in the first 5 boxes, but didn't get any going out, but 123 was good enough to put him on the board. Bob JOUDREY didn't get his first mark, Bruce, until the 8th frame. Finished with 103, and I know we'll see Bobby back. Kevin MacDonald started strongly, got 2 marks here in the first 3 boxes, but just couldn't get anything going for him there in the last 7. Finished at 104. So your winners tonight for the women were Judy Sauer at 111, Sharon McNamara at 118. For the men, we have Ed Levy at 121 and Paul Judge at 123.
And we should mention, Jack, our winners in the Little Nashville qualifying bonus draw, $50 goes out to DIANNE Wright. Her name came up. And in the men's division, it was Kevin MacDonald. So while they both didn't make it, they didn't go home empty-handed. They picked up those $50 bills. Compliments to the good folks at Little Nashville in the Little Nashville qualifying bonus draw. Well, we're down to just 2 weeks of qualifying left, Jack. If you watch the show tonight, 2 weeks left. We're going to take 4 more men and 4 more women, but the field looks pretty strong after the first 6 weeks.
Oh, it sure does, Bruce. And here again, we had a bundle of qualifiers here tonight. I know we're running out of time, but, you know, if the bowlers tonight had picked up all our marks, we would have had some real super scores. But, however, the scores that were qualified tonight were very good, and we didn't have a lady pull away from any particular one. The scores were very equal. All the women coming home had a shot at first or second, but the men, it was just a case of some of them not finding their second ball, but the pins were very loose tonight.
And many things you notice over the hours bowling, but one of the memories that comes back to me was Judy Sauer. I believe it was the 3rd frame. She had the 9 and 10 with wood across. She threw the ball down the gutter. It looked like it might get to her mentally, but she fought back and finished strong and, of course, qualified. Good show tonight, Jack. Excellent bowling. Did once again yourself proud. And certainly hope you enjoyed the show tonight. And join us again next week when we do it again, as we go down to the final couple of weeks in this series. Curry, so I guess the first week produced the first surprise.
Well, they were only favorites because I picked them, Bruce, but however, Susan Hunt and Dougie had something to do with that, but I don't know. I like to go out on a limb and have a little fun with this, and, you know, people meet me on the street or at work and say, well, you know, what's your average of picking? And like I told them, I said, well, Jimmy the Greek, his average is about 800, and I think mine's about 200. So.
Jimmy the Greek's not doing so hot in the NFL football this year, Jack, so you're among good company. Tonight we've got a good matchup. Judy Sauer and Ed Levy teaming up as a team, and Paul Watson and Alma Boyce. Some interesting bowling there.
A very exciting match, Bruce. You have to bear a look at Ed Levy to carry Judy Sauer. Judy doesn't have the experience. However, we watched her bowl on TV, and we're not too far away from her, and she can hear what I'm saying. But, however, she proved us wrong time and time again. She's got a couple of key 9-pin breaks, I think, bowling against one of the women, in particular in the ladies single. And she went right down to the wire. And
she doesn't seem to mind the pressure, Jack, as you mentioned she's not long on experience, but certainly an excellent, one of the real good female bowlers in Metro. But she gets on TV here, and it just doesn't seem to bother her.
Well, she doesn't have the jitters, and, you know, most of the people that come on here seem to have the 2 or 3 box jitters. But Judy gets on and throws that first ball, and she's very, very often, or I should say, there's not very often that she's off the front pin. And if she has a weakness, it's going to be her second ball. But Judy, it just doesn't seem to bother her. If she misses the 9th and break, she goes right back, and she does, you know, gets a mark in the next box. But Ed Levy, the old steady Eddie, he's got a lot of experience going for him, and he qualified here with a 634, or 121, I should say, on TV, and Judy qualified with 111. Now, I'll say that they are the underdogs here, but only due to the fact that Alma Boyce is the old tiger she is. She's been around. She doesn't bowl many leagues, but she comes in and practices here and at the Kmart. She qualified with 129, and Paul Watson qualified with 121. But if there's any difference in this match right here, I think Paul Watson and Alma Boyce will do the pinning.
Okay, I want to make it clear right here. It was Jack James that said that Alma Boyce had been around. It wasn't Bruce Stevens. She certainly is well known in bowling circles. She doesn't bowl on a regular basis in a number of leagues like a lot of bowlers do.
No, she used to years ago. I mean, Alma's not that old, Bruce, but she's the type of bowler that she throws. She's got a very nice style.
Yeah.
She gets the ball at about 2 or 3 feet. She's very accurate. She uses the tiger balls here, which go back to the old days, and there's not too many pins that Alma will leave on the plate, and I think this is to their advantage.
Ed Levy has been away from the game a little bit too. He's back this year, bigger and better than ever, but he's a good one too.
He sure is, and Eddie's a very smooth bowler, and if Eddie's in that 1 and 2, 1 and 3 pocket, he's very explosive, and his accuracy is good.
Now, Paul Watson, he's one of the, let's say, younger breed involved with the Pro League and so on, but he's been bowling very well lately, and we were talking about qualifying numbers. His was 115 on the television qualifying to get to this stage of the game.
Well, I think what Paul's going to have to do tonight, Bruce, to stay with Eddie, he's going to have to put probably 230 for 2 strings, which is an average of 115. And Judy's going to have to bowl at least 106 to 110 or better. Alma Boyce is going to be very, very tough. I think she will carry probably the payload of these 4 bowlers tonight. And however, we predicted last week that it would be a very close match, and it was a runaway. But tonight I think it's going to be close.
Okay, just to bring our viewers up to date, Jack, it's a 2-string affair tonight. We're in